Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Up next, it's our main event between the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. Here's Devin Singletary on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Cam Scannable on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on our very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. On play action with darts. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. He gets loose down the right side. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Running with Scannaboo. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Broncos going nickel here. 3rd down. Third and long for him here. This is Cuts. That's Slayton. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Scatterboo again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Only a yard on the game there, and now it's going to bring up third and goal from the 4.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football.
And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants run out to an early 14-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pass brought in by center Rowan McMillan. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37. On 1st down, it's Nix. That's complete, dialing up McMillan again. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Okay, you see how effective these crossing routes are. It's kind of like that point guard delivering to a big man. Once he feels that presence, once he sees a little bit of space, and he trusts the guy on the other end, well, it's almost automatic.
Nix from the gun. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. Running in the red zone. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
21 yards. That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Bombers.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter. The Giants in control so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Once more, it's Nix. He brings it in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it or, in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Almost set. Chill. Ready. Money. Olay. Bombers. Olay.
Now Nick's on third down. Buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Almost set. Captain. Ready. Hey, Sean, let's go. Chill.
Next to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Broncos 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return. This is Singletary. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now. On the handoff, here's Scatterbo. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro Nick Bonito.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Your start now. Complete out to the right side. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Brought down by the corner pick 20th out of the University of Texas, John Day Barron.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB on third down. Back to throw. Here starts. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there. Driving forward with Scatterbo. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Let's go now. 19 Cardinals.
It's Scatterbo on second down. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Third down now. Here starts. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Ready. Captain. Joe.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Hold on a second. Ready. Olay. Bombers. Olay.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He finds Ingram working downfield here. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Shotgun hands out to Harvey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Throwing here, Nix. From the pocket, isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 16.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Hold on a second. Ready.
To throw, here's Nix. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie before halftime. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On return, this is Singletary. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Robinson in motion right. Going play action with Dunk. On him quick, and they bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Harvey now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Nick's looking to throw. This is Ingram looking left side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Blitz coming, Nix. McMillan on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
1st down from the 42. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Able to get it to Franklin. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 49-yard line.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold unheard.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They'll throw again. Nix hits his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On 1st down, it's Nix. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. It's Harvey straight ahead. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Throw is caught. And this one does not go far.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Nix from the gun. Hopkins holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Call 11. Away.
Third and long for Nix. Drops it down. Harvey. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it fourth and short.
Whether they meant to go to him or it was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a first down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on fourth down.
Away.
Looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, this is Singletary. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. New York to the line. First and 10. This is Scannaboo, left side. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on. Schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up second and 5 at the 26-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Going right back to Scannaboo. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on first. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go.
Now darts going to the air. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
On first down, this is Scatterboot. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Back to throw. Here starts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got two options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Darts looking at this third and long. Oh, he put everything he had in. This one will be intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Darts pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Nick's now to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Giants have some new life in the fourth!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Now it's Scatterboot. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Darts back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
They've got first down here from the 36. The ground. It's Scatterboot. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. From the gun, here's Darts. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboot. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays on the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Giants down by 7. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. make it just about worst-case scenario for this offense, Brock. It is 4th and long.
Every sack, every stop has just been like another nail in the coffin. And now there's only one spot for a nail left. This is their last chance. And that defense, well, they've got this crew on the edge of the cliff. Now can they go finish when it matters the most?
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Giving this to Harvey. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. All set to go now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
On some chill.
I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high.